When you said I was a dickhead, I wish I literally was, because maybe then you could have blown my mind.
When you said I was a bitch, I knew you were joking, because I sure as hell ain't man's best friend.
The most creative people I know are either crazy or dead, so when you said I was insane and dead on the inside, I took it as a compliment.
To be an artist is to wake up, to eat your own reflection for breakfast.
It's the best way to pour a bowl of cereal.
Do it backwards.
So I'm walking in a grocery store, and I see a lion, and I ask him where the milk is, and he says, "It's in your heart." So I walk through the store, and I can't help but smell the freshly baked bread, and it made me hungry.
Remember that time you were in your room and you thought you lost your water bottle?
And I wanted to cry.
It's funny because this puzzle has been sitting on your table for 3.5 weeks.
And I haven't even completed the edges.
Nothing ever fits.
So I'm walking in a grocery store, and I see this lion, and I ask him where the milk is, and he says,
"How do we begin?"
So I'm walking in a grocery store, and I see a lion, and he asks me,
"How do we begin?"
Do it backwards.
Remember that time we were in your car barreling under the overpass and I screamed again and again because for that moment I thought I knew what death looked like.
That point where you turned the bowl of cereal into a cup.
You drove me out of my comfort zone.
My grandmother used to always say that you should never go shopping on an empty stomach because you end up with a whole bunch of things that you don't need.
Starving artists can only ever shop on an empty stomach.
I walked all the way through the store and I couldn't find the milk and I wanted to cry.
When I said you were a dickhead, it wasn't a metaphor. You need to come to terms with your fallacies, the shape you cannot control.
The funniest people I know are sad or alone, so when I started crying while I was playing the game on the back of the box, it wasn't completely inappropriate that you started laughing.
When I said you were a dickhead, I meant it literally, because when we put our heads together, it's a total mindfuck.
What's the best way to eat a bowl of cereal?
Always do it backwards to make room for the decay of the universe.
I'm at a grocery store in Emerald City, and this cowardly man that works there tells me that nothing ever happens inside is an accident.
Behind the curtain, it's a mystery, pulling levers to adjust the scenery.
That's why the milk's at the back of the store.
It's already gone bad.
Woo!